History is often shaped by empires, wars, and revolutions. But sometimes, the most dangerous secrets hide in the smallest details. Details so obvious that no one dares to question them. One such detail has remained hidden in plain sight for centuries: the absence of the sun in ancient paintings. Across Europe and Russia, artworks created before the late 15th century show cityscapes, rivers, villages, daily life, and landscapes in astonishing detail. Yet the sky remains eerily empty. No glowing sun, no source of light. From the Moscow Kremlin to the banks of the Neva River, the heavens appear strangely blank. At first, this seems like a harmless artistic convention. Perhaps painters preferred overcast skies. Perhaps bright light was difficult to paint. But the consistency of this absence tells a very different story. Modern humans instinctively capture sunrises and sunsets as symbols of life itself. Yet these old masters, famous for realism and precision, ignored the sun entirely, again and again, across centuries. If the sun was always there, why was it never painted? This question grows darker when time itself is examined. In the mid-16th century, something strange happens. Sundials suddenly appear across Europe. We often think of a sundial as a simple stick casting a shadow, but this is a dangerous misconception. A working sundial demands a deep understanding of time as a linear concept, divided into equal parts. It requires geometry, seasonal awareness, and even knowledge of latitude. Yet fully functional, portable sundials appear almost suddenly. One preserved example from 1554 even includes an adjustable gnomon and compass, allowing use across multiple locations. Treatises on sundial construction emerge almost simultaneously. If the sun had always existed, why did this knowledge appear so late and so perfectly formed? This sudden technological leap suggests something far more disturbing: that the environment necessary for sundials, a powerful, stable sun, may not have existed before this period. Language itself begins to betray the illusion. Birch-bark manuscripts from the 11th to 14th centuries discuss farming, debts, family matters, and trade. But they never mention the sun, not once. Then, abruptly, in the mid-16th century, the word sun appears and rapidly dominates poetry, scripture, navigation, symbolism, and science. Words do not appear without reality behind them. They emerge when humans directly experience something. The sudden birth of the word perfectly aligns with the rise of sundials and the earlier silence of ancient art. Language seems to confirm the impossible. The sun as we know it may be a recent arrival. All roads of this anomaly lead to one year, 1492. Officially remembered as the year Columbus reached the Americas, it may represent something far more profound. Before 1492, paintings show no sun. After it, sunlight enters reality. Soon after, sundials appear. Navigation advances. Agriculture flourishes. The Renaissance ignites. This was not merely an age of exploration. It may have been the literal rebirth of the world, a transition from a dim planet into a sunlit one. The phrase "New World" becomes terrifyingly literal. If the sun truly arrived in 1492, what illuminated Earth before it? The answer may lie in the moon. Unlike sunlight, moonlight is pale, cold, and lifeless. It cannot warm the Earth. It cannot ignite fire. Ancient myths once treated the moon as a divine source of life-giving light. It may not have been a reflection at all, but the dying embers of a former star. Humanity may have once lived beneath a silver sun, dim, gentle, and insufficient for the explosive biological and technological growth that followed. Then the second sun arrived, a golden star, warm, violent with energy. It reshaped climate, biology, agriculture, and human cognition. Humanity did not slowly evolve into the modern age. It was thrown into it. For a time, two celestial bodies ruled the sky, a period of dual illumination. Growth accelerated, populations expanded, agriculture flourished, stability reigned. But nothing lasts forever. By 1815, the first sun, the moon, fully died. Humanity entered sudden global cooling, remembered as the year without a summer. Crops failed, winters intensified, seasons were reborn. What is now called natural climate may actually be the aftershock of a stellar extinction. At this stage, the theory grows even more unsettling. If celestial bodies appeared and vanished inside recorded history, what if the world itself is an engineered system, a terrarium, a controlled environment, a laboratory in which civilization is observed? Under this model, ancient ruins become stage props, pyramids become set designs, history becomes memory implantation. Humanity never naturally evolved through millennia. The environment was prepared first, then it was activated. 1492 was not discovery, it was deployment. If the world is engineered, history itself becomes a script. Empires, dynasties, wars, and timelines may be retroactively constructed to provide a sense of deep time. This would explain impossible leaps in knowledge, technology, and culture. History does not progress gradually, it jumps because it is edited. Under this hidden chronology, early proto-civilizations existed before a great flood erased them between the 10th and 15th centuries. In 1492, the new sun activated the system. Small human groups were introduced first. By 1757, large-scale population expansion began. In 1815, the old sun died. Then, after 1857, something far more darker appeared. Clones were introduced, externally identical to humans, but fundamentally different. Over decades, they silently replaced real humans in governments, corporations, and social systems. By 1957, the war was over. Humans lost. Today, true humans may number fewer than 1 million worldwide. The rest of society is not what it seems. Under this model, the sun and moon are not distant stars. They are controlled light sources inside an enclosed system. Their perfect alignment during eclipses is not coincidence, it is calibration. Astronomy becomes stage lighting. Climate becomes ventilation. Civilization becomes observation. It all begins with one missing detail in old paintings, one empty sky, one absent sun. From that single anomaly unfolds a truth too vast to ignore. History was written after the world was built. Language evolved after reality changed. Humanity did not discover the world. It was placed inside it. For those who awaken, the world is no longer normal. It becomes a system to be studied, decoded, and resisted. This is not just a theory of history. This is a warning.